2023 wasn't that great for me. Hi, my name is Anna. I live in Finland. I work as a software developer and I'm trying to start a YouTube channel. I'm sitting here in the end of the year, quite sad and pathetic in my own eyes. Person in her 30s with a job that she doesn't like, no cool hobby, no dreams, no aspirations, low self-confidence. I wasn't like this 1 year ago. 1 year ago, I was full of dreams and hopes and plans and energy. Something went quite wrong. So how did this happen? Let's see. The first thing that went wrong was iron deficiency that I developed throughout the year. I was feeling progressively more tired and I started dropping my various physical activities like dancing and biking and basically walking. I used to walk 12,000-14,000 steps a day. Now I walk 6 at most. So I was feeling weak and tired all the time, and then I started sleeping a lot, and that's when I actually decided to check it with the doctor. It was October when I was diagnosed with low iron levels and I was prescribed supplements. 10 days I started feeling better. So much time wasted. The second issue was that the medication that I was taking for bipolar disorder stopped working, and I started having more and more pronounced episodes of hypomania and depression. I also suspected that the medication affects my cognitive function because I wasn't feeling as sharp as I used to. My memory wasn't good and it was more and more difficult to do my job. Doggy, come here. Say hi to Mr. Waffles. Changing the medication wasn't fun at all. I spent almost 3 months battling with the side effects and depression and anxiety, and it got so bad that I had to take sick leave, and I was seriously worried that I cannot continue working as a software developer. So I had to drop my medication entirely and try to manage without it because the side effects were worse than my bipolar symptoms. I've been 2 months without medication. So far it seems fine. Brain is working fine too. I have no problems thinking and solving problems. I need to be quite careful how I manage this. This is something that can make my life harder, but there is no other solution since the medication doesn't seem to be helping much. This was all going on throughout the year, but as said, I was quite hopeful and I had goals and I was trying to work on them. One of the goals was that I decided to be serious about my hobbies. I decided that I will try and learn how to draw better and develop my own style, grow my Instagram account, create a community. But in the end, what I found out is that unfortunately, I do not enjoy the process of drawing. I find it stressful, unfulfilling, and it's really fun, and it just often seems like a waste of time. And then AI comes along and draws much better than I can, and it discourages me from trying to improve because even if I spend 10-15 years, I'm never going to be better. It's like, what's the point? I also wanted to start game development because for many years I've been thinking that this is something that I really want to do, but I was postponing it year after year because I had work and life and there never seemed enough time to do this. This year I decided, no, I'm going to seriously try and do something. Make a small game or learn Unity engine or something else. I finally gave it a go, but I quickly realized that my brain capacity is just not enough to handle both a coding job and a coding hobby. Also because I was experiencing problems because of iron deficiency and possibly the medication. It was very difficult. I just couldn't handle it and I was frustrated a lot of times and my head would hurt. It just wasn't fun. Not as fun as I imagined, and I understood that it's a really difficult thing to learn and you need to spend a lot of time. So it kind of was a disappointment that I had this dream for years, and I thought, well, one day I'm going to do this and maybe I will go and get a degree in game design and it would be super cool. And then I really tried and I really started putting time into it and effort, and I realized it's a much harder thing to do and it doesn't bring me the fulfillment that I'm looking for. Maybe it was the wrong moment because my brain wasn't working properly. Maybe later on I'll try again, but for now I think that I need something else. I need a creative hobby that doesn't really strain my brain that much and that is developing me in different ways other than, well, coding. There are so many other skills that I could learn. I put on 10 kilograms that I previously worked really hard to get rid of. This happens when food is your main emotional support. You are constantly stressed and anxious. Pills are making you hungry all the time, and you don't move around because your body feels heavy and painful, and just because it's not functioning well without iron. Recording videos is also very stressful. I actually got one achievement. After 10 years of living in Finland, I finally managed to reach level B1 in Finnish, and I passed the official exam. And with the certificate, I could apply for Finnish citizenship, which I did. Unfortunately, I still cannot use Finnish in daily life, and this is pretty embarrassing, especially when you apply for citizenship and you still cannot speak Finnish. But Finnish is so difficult. I spent so much time studying and I'm still nowhere near the level that is needed. In the end, it wasn't such a bad year and I have a lot to be grateful for. I managed to keep my job, even though at some point I seriously thought that I will not be able to continue working as a software developer. Luckily, my brain still works. My team lead was really supportive when I was going through the issues, and I got the help that I needed from my healthcare provider. My partner and my mom and my best friend, they were super supportive all the time. I always had someone to talk to, even when I felt like the most unworthy person. And my boyfriend finally found a job after a long time trying to find one. So that's great. For most part, there is nothing to worry about. Even though I feel lost and have no self-confidence and I don't know what I'm doing with my life, I have a good foundation and support system. I just need to have some vision and courage to start building something on the foundation that I have. And for the next year, I'm going to change my approach. I'm not going to set goals like becoming an illustrator or becoming a game developer, becoming a YouTuber. I'm not going to do that. I would like to focus on living my life in a more fulfilling way and making memories and developing my character, so doing things that are scary. My hope is that this way I will not give up as easily when things change in life. This is something more constant, something that I can adapt to any circumstance. I hope it's going to be a better year than this one. I hope to make it a better year. For now, the plan is to develop this YouTube channel, record videos, edit them and upload them on YouTube, and try to make them better every time, and we'll see where it goes. Cheers!